Hey everyone, welcome back to another Spirit Baby reading. This reading is for the week of July 6th to 12th, but as always, messages are timeless, so watch it however many times you'd like. Also, I just want to touch base on the last 2 weeks. I have not posted Spirit Baby readings. The first week, I believe it was Father's Day week, the babies didn't have a message. They were too busy. And then the last week, I had no internet, so I could not post any videos. So you aren't behind, you haven't missed anything. This is the first reading back from 2 weeks ago. So we have our groups A, B, and C. A is for union, B is for baby or conception adoption, and C is a combination of both. And you probably heard Chase in the background barking. I apologize. So we're going to start with group A, which is union. I do recommend watching all the messages because there may be some snippets for you. If you don't want to do that though, I will add a timestamp. So let's go with group A here. Pay attention. Notice signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information along with within the next few weeks. Very interesting. So let's get some tarot. So what's come out? So the babies are saying that a plan has been set in motion. It's actually well underway. So if you've been waiting for a union reunion and you think it's too far out of reach, it actually isn't. Something will be happening within the next few weeks. It feels like some of you may be receiving more clarity on your situation, while others will be kind of thrown into the mix of like, oh my gosh, it's happening, and you bump into each other unexpectedly. But there's definitely movement in your connection. Yes, we also have the Two of Wands here. So yeah, divine timing is on your side. You no longer need to wait for whatever this new chapter is. Again, it could be clarity or it could be action in 3D. So what kind of signs are we looking at here? Looking at music. Things coming quickly. A lot of repetition as well. So let's say you see your union number, your very specific number for your partner. That'll be coming up a lot. Really, really quickly too. It could be their name is thrown in your face a lot, either through social media or you're watching TV and their name pops up unexpectedly. But there's a lot coming and you're going to feel a bit overwhelmed because it has been quiet up until this point, or your intuition has kind of been a little wonky, a little cloudy, and that's because you're not supposed to know exactly what's going on. But there's definitely a lot coming, and this hurricane is coming, and it's going to hit you unexpectedly with its full force. It's almost like in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy is in the Twister, and you see all the other characters and like the Wicked Witch of the West and whatnot in the house. It's kind of like that, but what you're going to be seeing is your partner. Visions of your partner, memories of your partner, their name, posts from social media that you may have read or liked. A lot of things will be coming up again. What else? So what's going to happen in the next few weeks? So we have some sort of message, clarity. Your intuition is going to be getting clearer as you get closer to this new beginning. Again, you're not going to be able to know exactly what's going on. They're not going to give you all of that clarity, but you're going to be given pieces to the puzzle. Pieces that you don't really think are important. So if we're looking at a puzzle and you have some of the background pieces, you know, you're looking at a forest, let's say, or no, let's say it's Kiss the Girl scene from The Little Mermaid, because that's pretty well known. So in the center of the puzzle, you have Ariel and Eric on the boat trying to kiss, and then you have all the foliage behind them, and then the other animals singing to them, right? So you want all the pieces to Eric and Ariel, but the spirit babies aren't going to give you all those pieces. You'll get a piece here and there, but that's not what's coming up right now. The pieces you're going to be getting will be the outer edges. It's going to be the flamingos that are singing. It may be Sebastian sitting on the boat. You're still getting details, but it's not going to be the main event. This is leading you up to the main event. This is your appetizer, right? So you're getting your appetizer, and then the main meal will be happening. It's destined to happen. And then after that, you'll have the dessert. And the babies are like, "We're the dessert." So from that point on, you may move into Group B for baby. Let's see what else Group A needs to know at this time. Oh, we have the 10 of Cups. This is the emotional fulfillment yes card. It's also a family card. So know that it is all manifesting in divine timing. They're saying first comes love, then comes baby, you know? So trust that this is happening. Don't try to rush it, and don't run away from it when it's in front of you. You've been manifesting this for so long, and it can get a little scary when it actually is in front of you, but don't run away. You don't want to run away from the finish line when you're already there. And know that your babies are with you. They're walking this path with you. They're holding your hand. They're guiding you, reassuring you. If you ever feel overwhelmed by this journey, by this incoming union, and you start doubting, oh, is it for me? Is this actually my person? Talk to your spirit baby. Hang out with them. Feel their loving energy, and just get that reassurance, because your baby knows a lot more than what they're saying. They can see everything, and they will reassure you. They may not give you all the answers, but they will reassure you, because it's time for you to get those answers, to get those clarity in little bits and pieces, right? Remember, you're getting the appetizers, not the main meal. But if you do have questions, ask your baby. If they don't answer, then that means they're not allowed to answer at this time, but they will do their best to reassure you and guide you along this path. So that was Group A for reunion. And for those of you who haven't met your partner yet, it definitely feels like you will in the coming weeks. You may bump into them, have a mutual friend introduce you, something like that. It's pretty serendipitous. So, Group B, treasure chest. I feel like we've seen this before. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Remember, Group B, your baby, so conception, adoption, however you wish to have children. It could be a family friend's child. Oh, and you're ready. Oh, this is exciting. All right, so let's see, Group B, ready for baby. What messages do we have here? So the conception line is long and it's going strong. Babies have been moving forward up into the gate of conception, but this line does not end. Like, it does not end at all. And there are multiple lines. Before, there were only one that I could see, but now it's as if you're trying to get into a concert or an amusement park, and they have all these lines letting you into the arena. That's what's going on. So a lot of babies are coming, a lot of them. And it feels like a lot of people who were in Group A are now in Group B, and they have a special line for their spirit babies. So what would you like Group B to know? The Four of Wands. Yes, union is coming. This conception is coming. It's almost as if you can taste it. It's so close, you know? But they don't want to give any clues. They don't want to give any clues regarding their conception. They're pretty tight-lipped about it. Yeah, they don't even want me to talk about that anymore. Okay, let's move on to the next one. They do want you to know that good things come in multiples, though. Good news comes in multiples. Page of Swords. So they're going to be a little quiet from here on out. Again, they don't want to give you any information, any clues on what's coming. So if they have pulled their energy back, don't worry. just have faith that they are coming in divine timing, because they are. And we've got the Lovers here. Again, another union card, coming into balance within your own energies, with your situation, with your partner, with your spirit baby. Everything is happening the way it's meant to, so you don't have to worry about it. Have faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. So that came out of nowhere. You may be connecting more to fairies in the spirit baby's absence, because they are best friends. They go hand in hand. They're kind of like cousins, you know, like your childhood friend that was older than you, but you just thought you were cousins. That's kind of the relationship with the spirit babies and fairies. So as they slowly start to pull back, you will have this sense that the fairies are with you. And there are different types of fairies. I suggest looking them up. But you have your house fairies, you have the nature fairies, the water fairies, and whatnot. So you will be surrounded by this playful energy still. It's going to be a little different, a bit more whimsical, a bit more mature at times. They will be guiding you and reassuring you in the spirit baby's absence. Your spirit baby is about to start a journey, and they need to focus on that at this time. So let's go into adoption. Let's see what we can get from the adoption avenue. So yes, adoption is happening. If that's what you are going towards, you're manifesting, it is coming into 3D. You don't have to worry about anything. It will all play out the way it's meant to. No anxieties, no overthinking. It could be really, really hard trying to fill out all the paperwork and the long waiting game, but your baby is saying do not worry, because they are overseeing it. You also have Archangel Michael overseeing it, and your babies want you to know that your situation is protected and it's surrounded by loving golden light. So you do not need to worry. Everything's happening the way it's meant to. And then for those of you trying to conceive, with fertility treatments, we'll go with that. This is an overall energy, so we're going to break it down. We had adoption, now we're going to do fertility treatments. Oh wow, the sun, I think that was the sun. The sun just popped out of nowhere. So know that your treatments are going well. You will be having this child. The sun is the most positive card in tarot, and it's the spirit baby, home, success, family card. You also have 3 women here. One of them is pregnant, which is a good sign. But you have the maiden, mother, crone. It's the Trinity. So good things come in 3, especially when it comes to your own conception journey. And that can relate to so many things, like 3 attempts at conceiving, 3 days, weeks, 3 signs, you know, like 3 blessings that you see in your everyday life. There are many, many signs around you, and your babies want you to know that they are coming. Continue to have faith and talk to them. Don't be afraid to talk to them, get to know them, connect with them. And I know it's hard because you don't want to open up your heart, just in case it doesn't manifest. But instead of living in the what if, try living in the I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to live my life and have fun and do what I want to do. But this is a very, very positive card. So you really do not need to worry. And let's go into those of you who are who have been diagnosed with infertility, health issues. Let's just see what the babies have to say. We have the Tower. So something is crumbling down, or will be crumbling down in the very near future. It's a shock factor, shock in a good way. So for those of you in this subcategory, you may conceive naturally, and you are really surprised because you were told that it was impossible or it was really hard to conceive naturally. So you're having this Tower moment of, oh my gosh, this actually happened? This is amazing. So definitely a lot of shock and confusion, but you will be getting the clarity that you seek. They're not going to withhold that clarity from you. Let's get another card here. Temperance, we have balance. So everything is coming into balance. It feels like, so some people have said that when you have PCOS or anything else like that, it's a spiritual contraceptive. That's what people have been saying. And if you believe in that, then know that your hormones are coming back into balance and it's time for you to have this child. After all, you have the You're Ready card. So things are going to be working out in your favor. It may happen in unexpected ways, so keep an open mind, but know that things are moving in your situation as well, and you will be having these tower moments, these light bulb moments, followed by a lot of clarity and new information coming in to your situation. So that was Group B, baby, and all the subcategories. That may be why there are so many different lines. You have the babies that are going to be conceived without help. Then you have the babies in line for fertility treatments. You have the adoption line. That may be why there are so many lines. So Group C, a combination of both. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. This is really, really important. You have been working so hard towards your union with your partner and your baby that you feel as if you have to keep working. You're a workaholic, essentially, and I totally fall into this group. But you need to take a break, sit back, relax, and let yourself receive. It's very similar to when someone gives you a compliment. Are you the type of person that if I gave you a compliment, oh my gosh, words, if I gave you a compliment and I said, oh, I really like your hairstyle today, I really, really like it, do you say, oh, thanks, and just keep it at that and you receive the compliment? Or do you say, thank you, but I really like your hair, like it looks so much better than mine? Which group do you fall into? If you're in the first group, then you know how to take compliments, you know how to receive them, and you're in balance with that. You're in your receiving energy, which is great. If you fall in the second group, you still have some work to do because it's okay to receive and not give at the same time. At the end of the day, you give so much of your energy to others with your kindness and your presence. So receiving a compliment, receiving a gift, receiving anything really is happening to help rebalance your energy. So if I give you a compliment, I really like your hair, and you say thank you, but yours looks so much better than mine, I wish I had your hair. You're not rebalancing your energy. You're continuing to give, and you're going to run dry. Your cup of love, your cup of energy is still draining because you're not allowing it to be refilled. So keep that in mind. We also have communicate clearly. So a lot of communication is coming in to your relationship, your situation. And this card is the only one that has the pink outlining. Oh my gosh, words. So this is very, very significant that it's a different color and it's communication. You will be communicating with your partner. That may be the receiving, or you could be communicating with your spirit baby more. Again, that's the receiving. It's almost as if a door is finally opening, so you will be getting that clear communication. So let's go into receiving. Let's get some cards there. Yeah, you need to get into this energy of just taking a compliment and appreciating that compliment. No more trying to twist it around and giving away your energy. Ace of Wands, a lot of new opportunities and exciting opportunities are coming your way. And this is a combination of both receiving and communicating. Once you receive and you communicate clearly yourself, because it could be that the universe wants you to tell it exactly what you want. And lately the song Wannabe from Spice Girls has been coming up. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. That's what the universe, your spirit team, your spirit baby, and your divine counterpart is asking you. What do you want? Be specific, but don't have any expectations for it to manifest the way you want it to. I'm trying to think of an example for that, but it's really hard. It's kind of unintuitive, right? Where you think, oh, I'm going to be super specific and it's going to happen in that way, but it's not going to, because everything happens in divine timing in very unique ways. For example, let's say it's your birthday or Christmas, and you have this big list of everything you want for Christmas, and you tell your loved ones exactly what you want, the make, the model, you tell them how much it costs even, like you know exactly what you want, you know all the details, and then the holiday comes around and you open your gift and it's something completely unrelated to any of the items on your list, but it still works out and you actually still need it and you appreciate it and you use it. That's kind of what is going on here. So be specific, tell them what you want, but have an open mind. With the Ace of Wands too, there's a lot of summer energy, a lot of surprises too. Definitely the unexpected is coming, and even though you know it's coming, you're still going to be very surprised when it arrives before you. A lot of creativity too. With the Nine of Swords, you're being asked to release your anxieties and worries to your spirit team. It's time to have fun. That's what they want you to know. No stressing out over this situation, over your spirit baby or your divine counterpart. Just live your life, have some fun. You may also be getting a lot of weird dreams or vivid dreams, and you're trying to see the message in it, which is okay. If something does stand out to you, such as like a bird or something, definitely Google it and see what the significance is, what the spiritual meaning is. But you don't have to become Sherlock Holmes and take everything apart in your dream to figure out what the meaning is. Things will become clearer as time goes by. So if you're having a recurring dream, or if you just have that one dream that really sticks with you and you don't understand what this one image means, don't stress out, okay? You will get that clarity in the near future. So what about communication? Ooh, Six of Cups, reunion. So yes, it is coming. It's going to come unexpectedly because it was upside down, but it definitely is coming. Connecting to children, connecting to your inner child, having fun. That's another message there. We have Judgment, a new beginning is coming, a new chapter, a second chance, and there's a lot of excitement. It goes hand in hand. The Judgment card has this energy of having this weight lifted off of your shoulders. You can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. What else do we have? These will be the last few cards. We have the Knight of Wands. Action is definitely being taken, and it feels like it's from your partner. Again, you are in your receiving energy, so you need to take that step back. You don't have to overwork yourself. No more working overtime on this manifestation. Take a break and let your partner come forward. By you taking all this action on your end, you're not allowing your partner space to take action as well. You've taken over the whole pedestal, right? Let's say you're driving. You're in the driver's seat. They can't drive if you're driving, right? So you need to take a step back and you need to switch and be in the passenger seat so that they have a shot at doing what they need to do for this connection. We have the Chariot. A lot of things are moving. It's coming quickly as well. Number 7 is a manifestation number for me. You may think you're at a crossroad, but you're not, actually. You're just in this energy because you're not supposed to know exactly what's happening and how it's going to manifest. But in the 5D behind the scenes, you know exactly what's coming. So you don't have to worry about that. Number 7 is also July. That can be very significant. You also have the Ace of Wands, which is summer. And the Chariot represents Cancer season, which I believe we're still currently in. So a lot will be happening in the next few weeks. It may be really big events. It may be tiny events. just know that there is movement. Remember that. And finally, the Ten of Swords. A chapter is coming to a close. It may be the chapter of separation, of not talking to your partner, not talking to your spirit baby, or conceiving your spirit baby, having them come into your life. But it also feels like this chapter that's ending is your chapter of self-sabotage. Every time you manifest something but run away as soon as it comes into view, that's self-sabotage, right? Why are you going to continuously manifest something and then turn away when it's there, when it's real? And I know you may have that anxiety, that fear, doubt creeps back in. Is this really meant for you? Are you allowed to receive this? Yes, you are. You are allowed to receive. Remember that. So stop self-sabotaging yourself and your happiness. And that's really, really important. If you want it, go get it. Conceive it, manifest it. If you can see yourself in a very specific situation, outcome, life event, it's meant to happen. Again, it's going to come in unexpectedly, but it is still meant for you. So stop pulling back at the last second and self-sabotaging your happiness. So that was the weekly Spirit Baby reading. I hope you all enjoyed it.